I want to zoom in for the. There's no rubber here. You keep that out. Understand? Color is not all accurate.
From Greater Lowell Tech in Tingsboro, Mass., this is MIAA Boys Lacrosse on LSP. Today, it's the Assabet Valley Aztecs with a record of 11-5, taking on the Greater Lowell Gryphons with a record of 3-13 in non-league action. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Saeed Vasugi on camera. Assabet Valley finds themselves at 11-5 in this, their regular season finale, but have lost their last two. Before that, had won 5 in a row, but those two losses pushed them out of the top 4 of the Vogue standings and cost them a chance to play for a Vogue championship. But they will be going to the state tournament. Greater Lowell will not. They are 3-13. They do have their last 2 games at home, however, this one and tomorrow. And hopefully they can close out the seniors' careers with a win in one of these last 2 home games. Assabet Valley will start the game going left to right in the blue jerseys with gold letters and numbers and the Aztec logo on the shorts. Greater Lowell going right to left in the white jerseys with navy blue letters and numbers, gold trim, and the blue shorts, the sleeveless white reversible uniforms. You can flip them over to the road side without an extra jersey. It'll be Chris Savoli to take the face-off for Greater Lowell against Kyle Naka, for Assabet Rally, rather, against Kyle Naka of Greater Lowell. One little note for you about Assabet Valley. They got 2 Salem State commits, my alma mater, Jared Davis and the starting goalie Jonathan Crutchfield. Assabet Valley wins the opening face-off. We are underway from Tingsboro. Warm yet cloudy, contrast from the last couple of days, but you'll take it over windy and rainy as that shot is wide left, and it'll remain with Assabet Valley. Joe Bensoli, the goalie for Greater Lowell, tipping that one aside. Try to set one up on the wraparound, and they score. And that is Jake Taylor with the goal on the assist. From Keegan Roach. And Assabet Valley draws first blood. It's 1-0. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Assabet Valley losing their last 2 games, 21-12 to Northbridge and 11-6 to Blackstone Valley. Savoli picks up another face-off, gets tripped up as he crosses midfield. That's going to be a flag. Play is still live as Greater Lowell had never touched it, and wisely, Jake Taylor picks it up, enters the box, and we'll see if he can capitalize here with the flag down. Assabet Valley still keeping possession here. They're on a cut, not there, and picked up by Bensoli, and we'll have our first penalty of the game, as it'll be Kyle Nako going to a knee. Assabet Valley is one of the most complete rosters, schedules, and stats pages I've seen in pretty much all of MIAA sports. Kudos to Tim Tonelli's staff for making preparation a lot easier. Another flag is down. Jared Davis comes to pick this one up. Another flag. On Greater Lowell, and first penalty is up, so it'll be a 6-on-5. When the play stops, there's a shot, and it's tipped aside by Bensoli, and now we'll have another flag. It'll be a 1-minute penalty here for a slash, And is that David Malahan going to a knee? Nope, it is his brother Adam. Assabet Valley also has a pair of brothers on their squad, Max and Mike Blasco, a couple pairs of brothers, Keegan and Braden Roach. Max and Mike are twin brother sophomores. Sidearm shot goes over the crossbar, out of play. It'll remain with Assabet Valley as Keegan Roach was the one backing it up. Face-offs 2-0 in favor of Assabet Valley, and we have a little bit of a delay here as the ball went pretty far over the end line and to the fence. Now a whistle, and yep, that's going to be offside, and that'll be Greater Lowell ball. So that'll likely kill the rest of the man-up situation for Assabet Valley as Justin Finch carries it into the box. Finch. And now turnover. Assabet Valley picks up a GB. Lobbing it ahead is Brandon Drabinski, but his pass is off target, and it'll be picked up by the Gryphons. The deep pole Ryan Kennison carries it into the box, and he'll tag up. Liam McManus trying to force his way in. Gets a pass off along the far sideline. Now Josh Hasty out to the top of the box. Steven Pinto gave up the pass and trying to make a move towards Snap, but they didn't get it to him. Kyle Pruill backs up, waits for a change, gives it up to Finch. Finch trying to force his way in, gets stood up. Steps back outside the box. Long possession here for Greater Lowell after killing the man-up situation. Finch fans on the shot, got a lot of contact. He was trying to get it off. And who's going to win this GB? Looks like it's going to be number 0, Nero Bono. So Bono, with the deep hole, carries it across midfield, has his stick chopped, and it'll be turned over to Liam McManus, at least temporarily. Flags are down, and this is going to be a penalty on Assabet Valley. And eventually, Nate Gaff picks it up. First man up situation for Greater Lowell. And it'll be Josh Hasty to trigger it. Back to Hasty. Doesn't have an angle, goes down low, and right up close is Justin Finch. Off the assist from Hasty, and we are level at 1. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Jake Taylor also plays on the Assabet Valley football team. He had the first goal for Assabet this game. has 53 goals in 15 games, averaging a hat trick a game. Prolonged battle for this GB. Trying to win it there is Bono. He throws it over the end line, and it'll remain with Greater Lowell. So you may want to raise the camera a little bit, knowing that the clock cam is right in your shot. No, I mean like actually like raise the, yeah. Bono comes away with another GB, and chucking it ahead is Crutchfield. Picking it up is Savoli. Savoli, and the one-timer is over the crossbar. Savoli picks it up. It's one on the side, Saeed. Oh, there you got it. And that nutmegs Ben Soley, and that'll be the aforementioned Salem State commit Jared Davis with the goal. And Assabet Valley reclaims the lead at 2-1 with 5:25 to play in the first quarter. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Didn't have to put it up that high, man. Whatever's comfortable for you, as long as... Another face-off win for Assabet Valley. They've won 3 of 4. But losing the handle as he tries to bring it upfield is Mike Blasco. Blasco forced along the far sideline by Malahan, and eventually Assabet Valley gets it into the box. Steve Savoy, not Steve Savoli, my mistake. Thank you to one of the Assabet Valley parents. There is Savoy. Behind the goal, now we're in front, trying for the one-timer. Pass is broken up. Greater Lowell having a hard time running through the ball to pick up these GBs, and as a result, Assabet Valley comes away with it. That was Braden Roach. This one goes parallel to the goal to the near sideline. Of course, the thick turf slows down GBs considerably compared to, you know, the artificial turf the thick grass, I should say, compared to the artificial turf you see at most fields these days. Natural grass is just so much more comfortable to play on, but it's also harder to maintain. That is snapped out of the air by Ben Soley. Kind of a submarine bounce shot they tried there. And now the Gryphons will try the counterattack. Nate Gaff has his stick checked. And again, Greater Lowell not running through the ball. Good ride here as Steve Savoy keeps it in bounds, and this pass goes over the crossbar. Or are they going to rule that a shot? Nope, they ruled it a pass. It'll be Greater Lowell ball under 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Gaff goes back to Ben Soley. Ben Soley, oh wow, he tried to chuck it upfield, spiked it right into the grass. It's picked up by Justin DuPont, and now are Assabet Valley going to make Greater Lowell pay? Well, not yet, as Savoy picks this one up. Savoy looks to his right, finds Keegan Roach. Roach looking up top, goes back to Savoy, loses the handle. And it'll be Jake Taylor, who has 1 goal already for Assabet Valley, winning the GB. 2-1 our score. And forcing a turnover is David Malahan. But Malahan puts it on the turf. Blasco picks it up. Blasco trying to go all the way. He bounces it over the crossbar. It'll be backed up by Savoy. Turnovers aplenty here in this first quarter. About 2 minutes left. They get the pass through the defense, and scoring is Steve Savoy on the assist from Keegan Roach. And Assabet Valley makes it 3-1. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Savoy, a sophomore attackman, has 29 goals in 15 games. and has won 42 GBs. Face-off won by Assabet Valley, and taking it all the way is Braden Roach, right off the face-off win. And just mere seconds apart, Assabet Valley doubles its lead, doubles its total to 4-1. 4-1 our score, 2:04 to go in the first quarter. LSP's next broadcast is Saturday at 12:55 p.m., the season finale of NEPSAC Sports on LSP, when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Tabor Seawolves in NEPSAC at ISL softball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Another face-off win for Assabet Valley. Kyle Nako tried to hike it like a football setter upfield as he tried to field it, but instead it goes to Assabet Valley, and off the assist from Craig McConnell, Braden Roach picks up his second in a row. And it is 5-1. 1:47 to go. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, sure. The sun came out, not the actual sun, but the sun photographer, so. Dennis didn't want me to write this game up, did he? Did you ask? Okay. Roach wins another one, try to take it all the way, loses the handle, swatted out of the box and scooped up immediately by Justin Finch. Finch will try to carry it into the box, try to make it a 3-goal differential, forcing his way in. Fans on the shot, picked up by Crutchfield. Crutchfield is playing way out of position, but it doesn't matter as Assabet gets it across midfield. Max Blasco uses a passing teammate as a screen. And now a chance over the crossbar by Mike Blasco. Exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. 5-1 our score. Keegan Roach with 2 assists picks it up. Gets it in front, off target, loose ball picked up by Kyle Proul of Greater Lowell. Proul carries it across midfield, tries to barrel his way through the chest of Jared Davis, puts it on the ground. Davis swats it away, but it'll be picked up, and a big hit there. Looked like a high hit, no flag. Wow, I thought there would have been a cross-check to the head call there. Tough break for Greater Lowell, and now we have a whistle, and it'll be Assabet Valley possession. So under 30 seconds to go, Assabet Valley with a chance for one more. That is James Leichman. Gets it in front. Kick save by Benzoli. Another shot from distance. Another save by Benzoli. Pops up in the air, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Two great saves by Benzoli in the final seconds. But after one, it is Assabet Valley 5, Greater Lowell 1. This is MIAA Boys Lacrosse on LSP. Second quarter underway. And tough moves there for Liam Walsh, but he gets the goal up top, and Assabet Valley up by 6, up 6-1 now, up by 5, just 22 seconds into the second quarter. There was not rain in the forecast, but it certainly looks like it's threatening that. Face-off won by Greater Lowell. The shot goes off the pipe. Oh my. Justin Finch had Jonathan Crutchfield beat. GB turnover to Greater Lowell. This pass, Finch was kind of cut off there, and Crutchfield will come to the near side and pick it up, and now a whistle. And Assabet Valley calls a timeout to avoid any disaster with Crutchfield running up the near sideline. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Let's take a look at some other MIAA and NEPSAC action going on today. Needham leading Braintree in girls lacrosse 7-2 with 6:15 left in the first half. West Bridgewater leads Tri-County 7-1 in the top of the second. Nipmuc leading their boys lacrosse game 8-1. Over Northbridge. That just started the second half. Arlington and Belmont tied at 1 in baseball after 2. Leominster leading Westboro 6-4 in softball after 5. And that's the update as of now. Out of the timeout with speed, here comes Craig McConnell, forced out of the box before he can enter it. Now he enters on the far side. He'll go behind the goal to Leishman. Leishman lobs it over to Taylor. Taylor looking up top. Finds Davis. Now McConnell cycling it around. Up top again for Davis. Davis trying to force his way in. Ball pops off the stick, and it's picked up by Troy Brown of Greater Lowell. Lobbed ahead for Adam Malahan. Malahan, oh, he had Pruill right there, who would have beaten Crutchfield dead to rights, but he couldn't handle the pass. Greater Lowell keeps possession, however, but they have to set up their offense. They won't get a fast break goal. That pass is too high for Stephen Pinto, and it's picked up just across midfield by Steve Savoy. Savoy, extra pass, trying to go down low for Leishman. It goes over the far sideline, and this will be Greater Lowell ball, I believe. Or did they rule it a shot? All right, there's the correction. It will be Greater Lowell ball. Had a similar situation yesterday's girls lacrosse game between BB&N and Lawrence Academy, where there was a pass at least 30 yards away from goal that went out of bounds without touching an LA stick, and they ruled it BB&N ball, and then BB&N promptly got a goal out of it. And that was a goal that put the game out of reach for the Spartans. This one goes wide left. Ben Soli lost sight of it. This will remain with Assabet Valley as it was a shot, and digging the ball out of the bushes here is Jake Taylor. Taylor lobs it behind the net to Leishman. Leishman wanted to find Taylor on the cut. Instead finds Chris Savoy. Shot from the top of the box, hit a stick as Davis was unleashing it. Goes over the crossbar and over the end line. Remains with Assabet Valley. Taylor out in front, loose ball, and snapped out of the air by Nate Gaff. And now a whistle, and Gaff is favoring his shoulder. And now some extracurriculars between Gaff and Davis. Gaff not happy with the contact he drew. And it'll be another man up for Greater Lowell. Stephen Pinto goes out to the top of the box, shot from distance. The save made by Crutchfield, but Greater Lowell comes away with the ball. GBs are even at 11 apiece. Pinto takes the shot from a tough angle, saved by Crutchfield. Four minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That pops out of the stick of Bono, but he picks it up quickly. Tries to force his way through Pinto. Got to double the ball when you got the man-up situation, but Assabet Valley enters the box, extra pass, they score! Tic-tac-toe. Steve Savoy with the goal. And it is 7-1. On the assist from Craig McConnell. Savoy with his second goal, McConnell with his second assist. It was 3-0, nothing that Ben Soli could have done short of a miracle. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Nako wins this face-off, tries to force his way through 2 or 3 Assabet Valley defenders, eventually does, taking some more abuse as he goes for goal and misses wide right. The rebound is there, but it goes over the crossbar, over the far sideline, remains with Greater Lowell. Shot from distance, wide right. Greater Lowell backs it up. About 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Pass in front, goes off a couple of sticks and finds the stick of Jonathan Crutchfield. Not a save there. Just a GB win for Crutchfield. Assabet Valley looking for another fast break, but the Greater Lowell defense gets back quickly. There's McConnell. McConnell to his left. Over to Roach. Keegan Roach goes behind the goal to Taylor. Taylor looking to his left, moving to his left. Has some fresh legs to work with. Spins back towards goal, gets it in front, and scoring his third of the game is Steve Savoy. It's a hattie for Savoy, and the first assist to go with a goal for Jake Taylor, and it is 8-1 Assabet Valley. And Coach Gum wants a timeout. Down 7 with 6:22 to go in the first half. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. In the Boston City League boys volleyball tournament, Latin Academy won their second set to go up 2-0, 25-9. Nipmuc boys lacrosse leading Northbridge 10-2. Leominster beats Westboro 6-5 in softball. Leominster needs 2 more wins to advance to the playoffs. They have 3 games to get those 2 wins. Nauset leads Mashpee 3-2 in boys lacrosse after 1. Dartmouth leading in baseball 1-0 after 1. Still to come, Leominster Girls Senior Day. That starts at 6:30. And that's all the updates we have right now. And Nako snaps that ball out of bounds trying to win the faceoff. It'll be possession, Assabet Valley. McConnell, and a violation on Assabet Valley will give possession to Greater Lowell. I think we can brighten the iris now. I don't think we're going to have much sun to deal with today, Saeed. Another turnover by Greater Lowell. Yeah, that's good. Greater Lowell gets it right back, however. They find Kyle Proul, who gets it into the middle for Finch. And a save by Crutchfield. Crutchfield was not tested much in the first quarter, gave up a goal on the only shot he faced, but has made 3 terrific saves here in the second quarter as it's starting to rain. There's only a 20% chance of rain as recently as an hour before game time. I'm always reminded when something like this happens of a Lewis Black routine after September 11th in his album The End of the Universe. And basically it was talking about how useless the Weather Channel is. It was like, I stopped watching the Weather Channel a couple of years ago when I was going to Detroit for the weekend, and they said it would be in the mid-60s. I packed accordingly. It snowed. So as I stood there on the sidewalk in my shorts, looking up at the clouds, the snow pelting me in the face, I went, wow, the idiots weren't close. Something a little more explicit than idiots used there, but you get the idea. And I know I'm being a little hypocritical. Oh, wow. Crutchfield had the ball slip out of his stick as he tried to launch that upfield. Greater will try to make him pay, but Crutchfield snaps the pass out of the air. Great redemption for Crutchfield there. But yeah, I know I'm being a little hypocritical when I'm not cursing on these broadcasts, but you've probably heard me or my friends curse during LSP game night, but you know, that's intended for kind of a different audience, so deal with it. I gotta find my umbrella. It's not in my car. I thought I just always left it in the car, but it's not there. And I didn't bring the canopy because I didn't think it was gonna rain. It's not pouring or anything, but it's spitting, but it's noticeable. Like, I can see the droplets of water as Steve Savoy picks up goal number 4, and it is 9-1. And I can notice the droplets of water on my computer screen and on my keyboard for that matter. Again, it's, like I say, it's not pouring. It's not even like steady rain. It's just noticeable. .3:11 to go in the first half. 9-1 our score. Assabet Valley with 4 unanswered here in the second quarter, including 7 unanswered rather, since Greater Lowell got it to within 2-1, as there is a flag down favoring Assabet Valley. So they will be on the man up, and once this ball is touched by Greater Lowell, unless Assabet Valley picks it up, and the Gryphons do pick it up, so we'll have a slashing call on Greater Lowell, and it looks like it's on David Malahan, or he just, no, it's not on Malahan. I was going to say he was way behind the play. It is Ryan Kennison going to a knee. And Assabet Valley will look to get to double digits here. And they do! Taylor with his second assist, and Keegan Roach with his first goal, and it is 10-1. 2:37 to go here in the first half. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Nako kicks it, trying to find a teammate. Instead finds Assabet Valley's Brian Roach. Face-off win for Assabet Valley. Fanning on the shot. The Aztecs and the GB's picked up, and no, it's a whistle. And there was a flag behind the play. And it was on Greater Lowell, so another man up for Assabet Valley. As Kyle Nako, is that Nako or is that Hasty going to a knee? Taylor out to Chris Savoy. Pass in front, the shot and scoring is Keegan Roach for his second. On the assist from his brother Braden. 11-1. No, well, that one I got right. Well, one of them's Braden. On the Max Preps roster, one of them is Braden. No, I understand. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that when I looked at the Max Preps roster, I'm just going with the information that was given to me. But Brendan Roach on the assist to Keegan Roach, and Assabet Valley looking for more here. We may have to suspend the broadcast if this rain picks up any more. Tough game for Greater Lowell anyways, with 1:17 to go. So here's what we're going to do. At halftime, we're going to stop the stream and hope, as there's another goal for Jake Taylor, his second. It is 12-1. At halftime, we're going to stop the stream and check LSP at LSP37 on Twitter for updates as to the status of the stream. And if the rain worsens, we'll call it if the rain doesn't stop, we'll call it a day. And but again, check at LSP37 on Twitter for updates. We'll finish the first half, and then we'll close the computer, close the cameras, just to make sure nothing gets damaged. And now a whistle, and not what we needed with the rain picking up, a timeout. Assabet Valley calls it. .101 to go. Game pretty much already in hand for Assabet Valley. All right, the rain is starting to worsen, so we are going to stop the broadcast again for now and check at LSP 37 for updates on if we pick it up again. Well, actually, maybe we can get through this. It's stopped a little bit. Well, it slowed down a little bit. It still is raining. All right, we'll get through the first half. Sorry for the indecision, folks. Get through the first half and see what happens. If there's thunder, we will definitely pack it up. But let me just see what the chimpanzees with darts at the Weather Channel are saying right now. Yeah, that was the other thing about the Lewis Black bit. He's like, I don't think there should be a Weather Channel, just a bunch of chimpanzees with darts. You know, I know I've used this bit before, folks, but it's one of my favorite comedy bits of all time, and it's appropriate every time. You know, you give them the dartboard and the darts, they throw the darts. Well, 6 is 47. Our chimp says it'll be 47. They go outside and it's 83, and you go, well, what do you want? The weatherman's a chimp. So it looks like it's going to be consistent through the anticipated end of the game.